Those who visit the wilderness and enjoy traveling through it today, the different philosophies of land use are still apparent.
There are a heck of a lot of deer out here, and I think the reason is there's no hunting, so obviously they don't have any natural enemies. But at the same time, it's great if you just want to see some wildlife, if you want to immerse yourself in nature and just get away from it all. I think it's a good idea to have. I don't think they should have wilderness zones all over the province. Just have selected a few of them here and there, but I think they are a good thing in small numbers for sure.
I think trapping them on a small scale is sustainable. I wouldn't really condone it myself, but you know, I don't have a problem with what other people do in the wilderness. So, as long as they don't bring in snowmobiles, because snowmobiles do bring in pollution and they're loud. And I think for this to be a true designated wilderness zone, you can't make exceptions.
Change will still happen with or without human presence. John Gray, a forestry consultant who has traveled extensively in the Whiteshell Wilderness area, says fires, windstorms, beavers, and infestations such as spruce budworm all contribute to natural disturbances that cause the life cycle of the boreal forest to happen.
All of these sort of disturbances change the forest and make it something of a dynamic arrangement of trees and vegetation, wildlife, and so forth, opening up areas for wildlife, edges of forest, which are important for wildlife in many cases.
Change is inevitable. Those passing through the wilderness zone can expect to see something different with each passing year. Today, the 63-kilometer Mantario hiking trail offers outdoor enthusiasts a challenging adventure through the boreal wilderness. While actual statistics of users are not kept, I counted at least 25 people on the trail during the September long weekend in 2008. The Manitoba Naturalist Society still runs its annual summer program, now entering its 35th year. According to M&S office records, between January 2005 and October 2008, 755 people passed through the wilderness zone to visit the Wilderness Education Centre, either as part of the summer program or as independent visitors to the cabin. The fact that this is a non-motorized area still matters to people more than 25 years later.
The draw for me to come out to the Mantario cabin would be, I guess, the peace and quiet that you get, the fact that you don't get a lot of motorized vehicles or boats, the hunters. It's a lot more eco-friendly, and just it's a nice challenging trip into the cabin, and then once you get to the cabin you get the comforts of home.
The difference between these lakes and the lakes where motorized boats are allowed is just incredible. You know, it's really, really amazing how clear the water is out here, and as soon as you get motorized vehicles in water, sediment just boils up and the lake's completely different. So these shorelines are pristine, and a lot of the ones in more populated areas are not, you know. And it's incredible too when you come through Mantario and you come in through the lakes. As soon as you hit the wilderness zone, there's this sharp boundary between being polluted and murky and then clear and clean.
I think it's really important to have designated wilderness areas and protect places like the Mantario Trail.